MrTLexify back, and in today's video I'm coming at you guys with another top 5 zombies video. And in today's video, this is going to be the top 5 underrated perks in Call of Duty World at War, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 Zombies. Now today I do have a very special guest with me. If you would please introduce yourself, TheJFKGamer. Hello, how is it going today?
What is going on, buddy? How's everybody doing today? My name is Jordan, aka TheJFKGamer, and it is a pleasure to be on this lovely channel helping him do this top 5.
Okay, so guys, in today's video, the underrated perks, this doesn't necessarily mean that the perks are bad, and it doesn't necessarily mean that the perks are good. They're just the most unnoticed perks out there. They're the kind of perks that you just kind of think of getting last. Like, you don't really think about them. Exactly. You want Juggernaut, you want Speed Cola, you want Quick Revive if you're playing solo. You just want, these are the perks that are just kind of off to the side. They're the guys that are in the gym class that are just never really picked first. You know, they're the guys that are getting picked last, you know? But anyways, guys,
the last one's a dodgeball.
For sure, yeah. Anyways, guys, let's go down to the number 5 spot. And in today's video, this is going to be Who's Who. Now with Who's Who, it's a Die Rise exclusive, and it's honestly, I've heard from many people on Twitter especially, it's sort of a perk created for the map. Now with Who's Who, it's 2,000 points. It doesn't really necessarily have a certain spawn location on Die Rise, but you can get it, and what it essentially does is when you drink the perk for 2,000 points, if you manage to down yourself, you'll be able to have a second life. Now what's one little cool thing about this perk is that if you have Who's Who and Quick Revive, and if you are playing solo, if you just down yourself and run around with your sort of second doppelganger or your second self, you'll be able to revive your first self or your actual person. It's pretty interesting. There's a lot of cool little tips and tricks that you can do with this perk. Anything else that you would like to add, Jordan?
I'd also like to give the negative side to it, because it is kind of detrimental in the regards, as you were also saying, that it does with Quick Revive when you're playing solo and you have it, it will revive you immediately, so you can get down very easily, and you do just have a pistol with it. So it is kind of a BS perk at times, but at the same time, it's kind of the one, as you were saying, that you do want to have if you have a chance. But that's pretty much it. It's alright, that's why it's number 5, am I right?
Yeah, and one thing I'd also like to add or something else is I think this perk kind of acts like Quick Revive in a sort of way, because I believe that if you do have Who's Who,
yeah,
and if you jump off the map, you'll be able to respawn in the game, but you won't have everything that you had before. While if you have Quick Revive, if you jump off the building, you'll still have everything that you had before. So I don't really know why this perk exists, really, in a way. It's more detrimental than anything, and it's 4 times more expensive than Quick Revive. So I don't really know why Die Rise added this type of perk. But anyways, Jordan,
it was almost a good perk. It was like a good idea.
Pretty much, yeah. So Jordan, I'll let you introduce the number 4 spot. It's pretty good, I guess.
So for number 4, as a kind of good perk, we have Tombstone, which is available on Green Run, aka Transit, which is one of the most controversial maps in the game, and this is one of the more controversial perks. So Tombstone, what it pretty much does is it lets you, when you down, you can kill yourself, and then in the next round you'll respawn and be able to go collect this token and get all of your perks back and the guns you had before you died. Which is really kind of cool. It's only 2,000 points, which is nice, but at the same time, it's kind of not that nice, because you have to go all the way back when you spawn in. You can't be revived by your teammates, and because you won't have the same perks that you had. But it is also cool at the same time. It'd be like a nice kind of 6 perk glitch thing if you want, but at the same time, it's kind of a perk you don't really need to have in order to do well on the map.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Really.
What do you have to say about
really,
it?
With this perk, guys, honestly, there's a perma perk with Tombstone that's miles better than this actual perk that you can buy and drink. And honestly, this is on the worst map, the map that shall not be named. We're not even gonna say it. Don't even think about it, please, guys.
It's disgusting.
Stop. You gotta stop. It's horrible. Okay, and with Tombstone, like, the perma perk is honestly better, I would even say, because it still gives you all your perks back when you down, except for Quick Revive, I do believe, if you're playing on solo. But if you're playing on multiplayer, it takes away your last drink, like the last perk that you drank, which is okay, I guess, but it's a gamble, and I like the perma-perk better, so that's why I still have to think that this deserves the number 4 spot. So guys, coming in at our number 3 spot, this is going to have to be Electric Cherry. Now, Electric Cherry, unfortunately, is only available on 2 maps, and that is Mob of the Dead and Origins. Origins, you can get it through the Wonder Phase, while Mob of the Dead,
Tears.
Yeah, it's so sad, guys. There's no actual perk machine on Origins, but on Mob of the Dead, there's this perk machine. It looks absolutely stellar. It's very close to the spawn as well, which is very nice. You can drink it for 2,000 points, and what it essentially does is when you reload, and it makes sure that you can only use it when you reload out the full clip. Once you're totally drained out of ammo from your magazine, that's when this comes into effect. And with Electric Cherry, it basically brings out this huge radius of electricity right around you when you're reloading that will stop the zombies from hitting you, and it's very nice to have. Honestly, I don't know why it's in any other Black Ops 2 maps other than Mob of the Dead and Origins. I think personally Treyarch should have added it into Buried. Anything else you'd like to add?
I totally agree with that. One other thing in addition is, as you were saying, with the blast radius on this, it can kind of make a big difference if you're using a larger gun or a smaller gun. But Electric Cherry in of itself is one of the better perks to have on Mob of the Dead, because that map gets really crazy at times when you're running those tight corners and everything. So being able to reload and take out some zombies while you're running is a really nice thing, especially if you're backing up. Especially the cheapness of it too is another great part to it, because it's only 2,000 points. So it's like kind of the Black Ops 2 version of a PhD flopper almost, but not obviously as good as PhD Flopper.
Yeah, I feel you, and the reason why I'd say it's even underrated or so is because Electric Cherry is one of the usual last perks that you would get on Mob of the Dead. Obviously, you gotta get your essentials like Juggernog and Speed Cola, but Electric Cherry might not even be the perk that you want to get, or it might just be your 4th option. But anyways, guys, I'll let Jordan introduce the number 2 spot. It's pretty interesting. I'll let you tell it all about yourself. Just go for it, my man.
So myself, just kidding. So Deadshot is our number 2 spot. It is a great perk, but the sad thing is it's highly undervalued due to the fact that you don't really need it if you have good aim or if you're just a good player in general, because it kind of is one of those perks that uses a perk slot. It's fairly cheap, starting on Call of the Dead, as many of you may know, up on the Lighthouse. And what it does is it gives you better aim for headshots. It's pretty much a good camping perk, so if you want to go sit in the corner, squat, kill some zombies back there with some friends. But it's one of those kind of perks that's underrated because, yeah, if you get it, you're doing fine, but it also kind of takes up a spot, so it's a give and take situation there. There's not really much crazy about the perk that it does other than what it's meant to do. What do you think about it?
Honestly, I think with this perk as well, there was sort of a substitution. I do believe there was some sort of perma-perk version of Deadshot Daiquiri, although I believe that you had to maintain headshots to actually keep the perma-perk, and you needed to get a collateral headshot to obtain the perma-perk. It did kind of suck, but it did give you this awesome damage multiplier, and Deadshot just makes it a lot more easier, and I believe this perk is a mandatory perk if you're going to be camping in a corner with a bunch of your friends with all these nice pack-a-punch weapons, the ray gun, any of the wonder weapons. For sure, this is a perk that you want to keep. Now guys, in today's video, we have one honorable mention, and in today's video, this honorable mention is Mule Kick. Now with Mule Kick, it was first introduced onto Moon, and it was the exclusive perk there until Black Ops 2 came out, and honestly, it's surprising to say that there's only 4 maps in all of the Call of Duty Zombie saga that has this perk. It's surprising, I know it surprised me definitely, but with Mule Kick, it's 4,000 points, which is what I really don't understand. It's the most expensive perk on Call of Duty Zombies so far, but I guess it's supposed to be expensive because it gives you a 3rd weapon. That's the sort of use with this perk. But honestly, the reason that everyone hates it and the reason why no one gets it is because when you down with that 3rd weapon, you're going to lose that 3rd weapon. And personally, when I find I play zombies, Troll Arc really gives me the best weapons on that third weapon spot, and then I down and I lose the thunder gun or the wave gun or whatever I'm playing on. It's just horrible, guys. I absolutely despise that. Anything else you like to add in, Jordan?
I think you summed it up perfectly, actually.
Yeah.
Took everything I was going to say and said it even better.
Okay. Anyways, guys, the JFKGamer is going to announce the #1 spot in today's video. I'm going to let him do it. I really want to do it, but no, gotta refrain myself. Okay.
He has to hold himself back. It's a great perk.
It's too much.
Gotta sum it up big.
Okay, gotta do
Coming in at only one map. It's only available on one Black Ops 2 map. It's amazing. It's a type of aid. It has vultures. It's Vulture Aid. What? So Vulture Aid is the #1 perk we got here today, guys. It is a great perk. It costs 3,000, and basically for a pretty decent price, 3,000. That's equal to Speed Cola. You get 1, free ammo, 2, free money. 3, make zombies not kill you with the green mist. See everything. It is literally one of the dopest perks in the game. And why is it only on one map? I don't fucking even know. But it shouldn't be. Treyarch did a great job on Buried introducing this map. It is such a fun map. The zombie blood, everything. It really got to be in either Black Ops 3 or World at War 2 if they are going to do that. It would be a great addition to that perk. What are you thinking? I know you love this perk so much. What are you thinking?
I absolutely love this perk, and for 3,000 points, honestly, I believe this perk should be the most expensive perk in the game. Mule Kick should come back to 3,000, while Vulture Aid takes the throne for 4,000 points because it absolutely deserves it. You can see everything on the map. You've already listed all the details, but it's incredible. One of the greatest perks as well. It's got a very nice perk machine look as well. It's orangey. It looks different.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. And honestly, I don't know why they didn't add it into Origins for DLC 4 on Black Ops 2. They could have added it in the Wonder Fizz. They could have added it as the 10th perk for Origins, but I don't know why they didn't add it. Who knows, guys? It's Treyarch, but that is going to be the video, so I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Make sure to check out the JFKGamer channel in the description below. Make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to both my channels. Anything else you want to say before I wrap up the video?
Thank you, first off, for having me on. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will talk to you later.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.